Welcome back to Total FIFA Career Mode's Rise of the Wolves Career. This is episode 8 here at the Pitchside Pub. Last time out, we debuted a new offensive formation, and the early returns were absolutely incredible. We're finally scoring goals, and we rattled off 4 straight wins, including a home-and-home drubbing of Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. Now it's time to see if we can carry this success over into Premier League action and find our way up the table. Now we're going to do a quick 3-game video here, including an FA Cup tie against Middlesbrough. After our win against Preston North End, we're taking on Middlesbrough. And remember, they sprung this on us at the end of the last episode and didn't tell us it was coming on the schedule. So we have to rotate a little more heavily here than I'd like to. But we're going to see if we can't get away with it. We do need to advance in the FA Cup per our board objective. So we got to win this game. And then we're going to follow that up with a tough slate of Premier League games against Manchester United and Chelsea. So this will be a really good test for this new formation. Getting right into FA Cup action, we are at home. We got a decent draw against Middlesbrough. It's a team we should beat. Going to give the young guys some chance as Josh Doig leads the attack early on, gets past his man, loses possession, gets fouled. We're going to get an early penalty attempt. A foul in the box, yellow card given. It wasn't real clear, but he definitely was fouled. Fabio Silva bangs it home. A goal for Fabio Silva. That might be the first penalty we've converted all year. We don't get a lot of them. Fabio Silva, who has been great in the Carabao Cup, getting a start in the FA Cup, giving Adam Holozic a break so he can focus on Premier League action. And Fabio Silva steps up to the spot, drills it with confidence, and that's an early 1-0 lead. And that's exactly what you want in these games, is a nice early lead, get it out of hand early, and really leave no doubt against these smaller teams. 20th minute in, Middlesbrough on the attack, puts up a good look. Oh, past Chevalier for the game-tying goal. That's not what you're hoping for. You want to take the lead and really sort of, put it out of contention. But a great finish. Chevalier had no chance. Too much space in front of the net. We got ourselves a ball game here, folks. Into the second half, still tied 1-1. Got to get something together. Fabio Silva over to Lennon Miller. Oh, off the post. Off the post. What a great look for Miller. He's 16. He's done great in the Carabao Cup. And this is what happens when you've got to rotate. He's a good player. He's going to be a good player, but he's young. He's inexperienced. As you see Fabio Silva take a shot in the 87th minute, still tied. You really don't want to have to go to a replay here and have to add another game to the schedule. Lennon Miller off the post again, but in off the defender. Lennon Miller, the teenage sensation who has been phenomenal in the Carabao Cup, getting a start in the FA Cup as we rotate. Puts another good look on it, looks like he hits the side post, and then in off the defender who was trying to guard the far post and just can't corral it. It's going to go down as an own goal, but Chevalier is pumped, Lennon Miller's pumped. He should get credit for it either way, and we get out of town with a 2-1 victory, a tough-fought game against Middlesbrough. Harder fought than we would have liked, but again, we didn't have the first team in full out there. A lot of guys rotating in, and so to get that win is really necessary, and we took the risk and we got away with it, which is going to allow us to really have a full team ready to go as we take on Manchester United just a couple days later in a key Premier League match. So good to have everybody fresh and ready to go. As you see us in the Premier League sitting in 13th place, still not scoring a ton of goals, although the recent run we've been on have helped. But Manchester United's good. They're in 4th place. This is going to be a really tough matchup. This is not a spot where you expect to get a lot of points, but we've been playing great, rattled off 5 straight wins, and we're scoring goals finally. 22nd minute, still 0-0 as we take on Manchester United in their ugly green and white jerseys. That is an absolute travesty that they're wearing them. Hopefully that's an advantage for us. Great pass ahead to Quentin Timber. Oh, loses it. Emile Smith-Rowe with a good shot, but right on goal. Right on goal. Easy save for the keeper, but a good look for Emile Smith-Rowe. A few minutes later, here comes Kiergaard out on the wing. Smith Rowe looking for a man, looking for a shot. Finds João Gomes, back to Smith Rowe, up ahead to Quentin Timber, who's been great so far, but another point-blank shot saved. 31st minute, nothing still. Manchester United on the attack. Luke Shaw bringing it up, trying to defend, trying to get a man in front of him. Garnacho finds McTominay to Callum Wilson, who's on this team. Ooh, just wide. Callum Wilson. I think that's Callum Wilson. Transferred in from Newcastle in this particular FC24 career save. 35th minute, back on the attack. Ryan Aït-Nouri bringing it up slow. Sergio Gomez, plenty of room to operate. Looking for a man, finds Gnonto. Looking for somebody. Holozic beats his man, and he finds the net. Adam Holozic breaks the scoreless drought, or does he? No, it's offsides. Offsides, the sideline official waits to raise his flag. Yep, a foot and an arm just barely offsides. Thought we had the breakthrough goal. Does not happen. Towards the end of the first half, into stoppage time, still nothing. Sergio Gomez trying to lead one last attack, finds Gnonto, and he finds the back of the net. Wilfred Gnonto, one of our January transfers, who has been absolutely fantastic since signing with Wolverhampton, breaks the deadlock. 1-0 heading into the half. What a great look from Gomez to find Gnonto right in front of the net, and he puts a great shot on it. That's his first Premier League goal. He's done well in a few of the other competitions we have going on, and he's been an absolute gem so far. Early in the second half, Manchester United looking to retaliate. Callum Wilson out to Rodrigo. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's got space. That's trouble, and you know exactly what's going to happen. You can't leave Bruno Fernandes that open, that close to goal. Breakdown on the defensive front. Nobody marks him. He beats Aït-Nouri. Oh, nothing Chevalier can do. Martel does not get over in time, and we've got a 1-1 game. 59th minute, trying to break that deadlock again. Holozic to Gnonto. Oh, off the post. We are just killing the woodwork in this video. That is the third shot in 2 games that has hit the woodwork in some way, and it remains 1-1 as the rebound goes uncontested. A few minutes later, great shot from Mason Mount. Luckily, it's Mason Mount. He puts it right on the keeper, Chevalier, with the save. Couple minutes after that, Sergio Gomez to Ryan Aït-Nouri. Up to Gomez again. He beats his man, but luckily for them, it's Sergio Gomez, and we can't even get a shot off. He's been terrible on attack, great in the midfield, so that's where we have him these days. 81st minute. Back to Mason Mount again and again, right on the keeper, Chevalier. Easy save, relatively speaking, but that's a couple good looks from Manchester United that could have gone a lot worse. A cross comes in, Chevalier playing very aggressively to come out and get it, and then immediately with the outlet to Gnonto, leading the counterattack, slowly but surely, not really getting after it here, but finds his man Sergio Gomez, up ahead to Ryan Aït-Nouri. Now we got some pace, moving with some urgency up ahead. 86th minute to Holozic, right on goal. Oh, nothing doing. Had a chance there, point blank, but tough angle. Into stoppage time, one last look for Mason Mount. Oh, a better shot this time, but Lucas Chevalier up to the task, trying to clear the ball. Are we going to get one more look? Counterattack as time runs out. Trying to get ahead. Quentin Timber has Adam Holozic. Oh, the pass is intercepted. Not a good pass from Quentin Timber, and that is going to do it. We had a late chance at a counterattack. Could have won it in stoppage time. Instead, it's a 1-1 draw. Honestly, a good point to get against the team sitting in 4th place right now. We're not upset about getting that point. It was a well-played game, but there was some meat left on that bone to try and get 3 points there, unable to do it. But it does move us up to 12th place. As you see the table here, very crowded, only 5 points removed from the relegation zone. That 12 through 18 spot is just, one win can really change everything. Manchester United there drops down to 5th, gets passed by Arsenal as we prepare to take on Chelsea next. And that's no slouch of a game as they sit in 8th place in a tough Premier League table. And you see Maturis Kiergaard got hurt in that last game, so we are going to have to make a change on the right wing, that right wing back position. Luckily, we've got some depth there, so it's an easy enough fix. Josh Doig is going to come in, take his place, but Kiergaard's a tough guy to miss because he can play really just about anywhere on the pitch. So we got some options. We can move some guys around. We do need to rotate here. This game's only a few days after the Manchester United game, so Talis Magno gets a shot, and Rafael Onyedika is going to get a start. We got to do some rotating. This is where it gets tough. We've got all these competitions in, and now we got to go to Stamford Bridge. So, 11th minute on the attack. Holozic up to Talis Magno. He's got great pace, getting the start in this game. Looks back to Quentin Timber. Oh, he could have taken the shot himself, but not a bad look back. Quentin Timber had a good look. Keeper was nowhere to be found, and he just sails it high. Quentin Timber's the other big January acquisition who's also been very good in the attack. 20th minute, up ahead, Holozic coming out to play a little passing game to Quentin Timber again, and a great save by Sanchez. That was a good look. He just barely got out. We get to halftime, nothing. Not a lot of shots being taken, but a very evenly matched game, if not a particularly offensive game. But here's the offense. 60th minute, Nico on the breakaway for Chelsea. Oh, Chevalier paying it back, coming out, making a great save to intercept before he can even get a shot off. 70th minute, Josh Doig playing in place of Kiergaard, and he plays a lot this season. He's not a backup. We just have better depth now. A great look to Quentin Timber, and he finds the net, making up for the first half shot that went high. Quentin Timber with a fantastic finish. He's playing in a more attacking midfield role. In this game, he's usually more of a central midfielder, but with the rotations we had to put into the starting lineup, he's playing in that right attacking midfield spot in place of Emile Smith-Rowe, and he comes through big. His first goal in Premier League action. He did have one in the Carabao Cup as well. 75th minute, trying desperately to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Alphonso Davies on Chelsea. Oh, good heavens, that's a nightmare. Oh, what a lucky shot that went wide. Alphonso Davies on the left wing for Chelsea. I could see that happening. That is scary. Luckily, it did not pay off for them at this point. 82nd minute. There's Davies again. Pace for days. Can Josh Doig keep up with him? Oh, he makes him miss. Oh, what a ridiculous shot by Nico with the bicycle kick, and a fantastic save by Chevalier. Frankly, if he doesn't save that, I'm chucking my controller. That is absolutely insane. But we get away with it, make the save. 85th minute, still up 1-0, trying to save it, trying to make it hold up. Maybe we get a little extra. João Gomes on the breakaway, up ahead. Can he get a shot off? Oh, he does, but Sanchez out to save it. João Gomes, not particularly a goal scorer. He's playing in that right central midfield spot today, normally our holding midfielder. Again, having to rotate the squad. Into stoppage time, one last look for Chelsea. Eric Martel with a great stop, and that's going to seal it. A suspenseful, drama-filled 1-0 victory over Chelsea. The scoring has died down a little since our new formation broke out like crazy, but our defense has been absolutely stellar as we get out of Stamford Bridge with a 1-0 victory. We will take that all day. Unfortunately, there was another casualty. Sergio Gomez injured in the game, broken toe, out 3 months. That's going to hurt because he plays a lot of different positions. And, you know, I know I've had my shots at him on offense, but he has been a valuable player in the midfield and in that holding midfield position. And, of course, we got Matthias Kiergaard, also broken toe, also 3 months. So that's not only two players, but two very versatile players who are going to be out for a little while, and that's going to be a challenge. You see the win gets us up to 11th place and gives us just enough of a buffer on that relegation zone. We're not going to creep into a European spot. We've still got 10 points afar there from Aston Villa. That's not going to happen. But again, our goal this year was just to avoid relegation. We got all these young guys that came in, and we're 5 points clear, but with a lot of teams in the way, and the more teams that would have to jump us, the safer we are. So we're in a pretty good spot. We didn't score as much the second time around with this formation as we did last video, but hey, results are results, wins are wins. That'll do it for episode 8 of Rise of the Wolves. If you don't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Go get in that comment section. Of course, follow us on Twitter at PitchsidePub. Thanks as always for joining us here on Total FIFA Career Mode at the Pitchside Pub.